Hey nerds, what's up? Today's video I wanted to talk a little bit about why I love doing this and making videos. Obviously it's a hobby and I enjoy it, and there is some part of me that doesn't really know why this is so fun, but I do really like specifically making videos about books because I don't have a lot of people to talk about books with. And so this just gives me a wonderful outlet, and I'm just like so grateful to be able to share the love of books with other people all around the world. Like, this is amazing. It's so cool. It makes me very happy that we all do this. And I've met some of like the most important people in my life because of doing this. So it's like wild to me how important it's become, even though like I don't know, I've stopped doing videos before. I've thought maybe this isn't something that I want to continue doing. I get into those points too, but like my best friend Sierra wouldn't be in my life if I hadn't been making videos on YouTube, because that's how we met. That's just crazy to me. And like I have friends in Australia like Katrina and Momo who like I never would know had it not been for all of us deciding to turn on a camera and talk about books. Like, it's so crazy. And I just really love it. And I've been thinking about this partially because Emma from Emma Books also just made a video similar to this, and it made me like think back to like making biannual bibliothon videos and stuff. And this is the first year that we haven't done the biannual bibliothon, and it's been weird without it because for those 5 years that we did it, it was very much all about the bibliothon. Like, we were always planning for it because it did happen twice a year, and it involved a lot of planning, a lot of deciding on what challenges and when and where and who and what and all that. So it's been interesting and different to not have this like staple within what we're doing. It has been definitely weird without that, because like I feel like a lot of my planning and deciding on what I'm going to film had been based on around the bibliothon, and now it's gone. And so like it's just been like a weird transition that I hadn't really thought about until Emma talked about the bibliothon in her video, and just thinking about how much of an impact that readathon had, and like it's crazy. I don't know. And just like being able to sit back and kind of recognize that like I wouldn't know Chelsea without Booktube, and like I've done some really cool things like go to Y'all West, and I haven't made it to BookCon. I went to VidCon with a bunch of the Bibliothon girls, and we all like hung out and went to a bunch of stuff. And then I went a second year with Sierra and Momo, and we went to Disneyland together, and I went up and visited Red with Momo up in Seattle together, and I wouldn't have done that had it not been for making these videos. And it's just become so vital to like how I've made friendships, and the people in my life, a lot of them have come from deciding to do this. And like that's not everyone in my life. There are people in my life that have nothing to do with Booktube or making videos, like Matt and my best friend Bailey. It's really insane to think about how much impact doing this has had. And sometimes I do, like I was saying, I do go back and forth of like, do I want to keep doing this? Like, I obviously really like it, but it is tedious. It does take a lot of work. And unlike some of my friends, I don't have like a large subscriber count or anything. So like sometimes it can feel like I'm doing this for nothing, but I'm doing it for me, because when I do decide not to film and not to upload and all of that, then I end up missing it. So like clearly I like it enough to do it for the purpose of doing it itself. But I do get into those moments too. So like it's nice to be able to reflect back on what has been brought into my life because of deciding to make these particular videos. And I think it's really cool that this is the first generation, basically, of people who have formed friendships from the internet. Because when the internet first started and like social media was just coming up, MySpace was a thing, all of us were being told like, don't put your names on the internet, you know, make sure to use like weird fake, you know, handles essentially, and like don't put any information out there, and you can't like, being social on the internet was not looked at the same as making friendships in real life. And while I think that socializing in person is really vital and important too, I think it's really good to get outside, leave your house, do things. I also think that we can make such important friendships here on the internet. And like, especially now with all the capabilities of being able to like film and stuff, where it feels much more personal to be able to do this than it does to just type, I think, for me at least, like seeing faces and stuff. And that also makes it harder to get catfished for sure. I don't know, it's like a really cool thing that we get to be a part of, I think. And so I just wanted to like make a video and reflect on everything that Booktube has brought me, and it's just really awesome. And I'm so grateful to have all of these humans in my life because of this. So cool. So who are some people that have been brought into your life because of Booktube? I would love to know. I'd love to like how much has not just my channel, but anybody, all of our collective community, how much impact does it really have? Because like, we are a small community, we're not like giant like the beauty community or, you know, a bunch of different other ones, gaming communities, stuff like that. But I think that it's important to note how important it has been to so many of us. And yeah, that's this video. I just got all sappy. I just wanted to be sappy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I make videos every Monday and Wednesday on this channel, so I will see you guys very, very soon with a new one. Bye!